Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction, man. Ebro reacts to Mero hired by HOT97 for his job and exposes him for lying, man. Shout out to Chick Smooth with the article. We appreciate him bringing us this so we could react to it. So go follow Chick Smooth. Yeah, man, hit that like and subscribe. This is Hip Hop Heist TV. Let's get to it.
Well, here we are, you guys. Now, yesterday, HOT97 finally announced who their new host is going to be. After firing Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura Styles, a lot of people were throwing out different names. People said maybe it might be Rory and Mal, maybe it might be Star, or shit, maybe it might be some new faces.
Hell nah.
After 2 weeks
Wait, Rory,
going back and forth,
Rory and Mal, that don't even make sense. But their names on the list. So it says Typeset, Brooklyn, Zeddy Will, Rondell Smith, Lena Harris, NWO Sparrow, Armand Wiggins, Ray, Rory and Mal. Looks like Trent Simonian or Roxy or Foxy Romero. Huh. Yeah, I don't know too many of those names, but...
Or shit, maybe it might be some new faces. So, after 2 weeks of going back and forth, looks like HOT97 has officially hired Mero.
Woo! Ha-ha! Mornings with Mero, y'all. It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human direct flap. I will be...
Yo, that's crazy. They got Mero on there. Man, that turnaround was nuts right now. With the confetti, too. That's crazy. Let's see it.
Looks like HOT97 has officially hired Mero.
Mornings with Mero, y'all. It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human direct flap. I will be with y'all faithfully every Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. You know what I mean? The most consistent voice in your life. More consistent than your parents. Which is crazy to say as a radio host because you might have good parents. But if you got bad parents, I'm your daddy now.
Now, a lot of you guys might know him from his show, Lisa's and Mero. The number one thing I could say is that he's from New York. He's a local. A lot of people had concerns about HOT97 possibly bringing in somebody from a different state.
That's true. We made a video about that, how the only right person for that job is somebody that's from that culture, at least that New York, you know what I mean, experience. Like, obviously we knew Ebro's from Oakland, right? I believe Oakland, California, so he could know hip-hop. But I mean, if you grew up, Oakland music is different from growing up in New York music, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like, damn, this makes sense. This actually really makes sense. For Mero to be chosen for this job, you know what I mean? I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's to come, but yeah, let's keep going, man. Hit that like and subscribe.
Somebody that doesn't know what New York energy needs. So off the bat, he checks one box. Now, Mero has also been in media for years now. Not to say he's media trained all the way, but he knows how to drive conversation. And on top of that, he's always on social media, so he's going to keep up with current events. Now, a lot of people did have some criticism. People said, wait, we wanted somebody younger. We wanted somebody new with fresh energy. And I get it. That's a reasonable criticism. But you also gotta understand, trying to fill the shoes of hosts like Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura Styles, people that were actually beloved by the listeners, it's not an easy feat. You gotta bring in somebody that the audience is slightly familiar with. You know what you're getting when you have Mero on your show. Not only is he going to crack jokes on air for comedic relief, but he also knows about New York City music. So, from what we know right now, this is going to be the official lineup for HOT97 in 2026.
Oh, that's crazy. So they got Mero in the mornings with Mero, boom. And then it goes to Nessa on air. Nessa is Colin Kaepernick's wife, I believe. DJ Drewski. Excuse me. Then it goes to Funk Flex. And then DJ Drewski, 1 a.m. Or excuse me. Oh, no. Okay, it goes mornings with Mero. My bad. DJ Drewski. Then Nessa on air. And then Funk Flex. Boom. So that's what HOT97's Monday through Friday looks like, yeah, man. I mean, shit. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that.
You got mornings with Mero 6 to 10. Then you have Drewski 11 to 1. Then Nessa goes on from 1 to 5. And then Funk Flex gets a 6-hour block all to himself from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Now, after finding out yesterday that Mero took his job, Ebro showed him love yesterday. He said, yo, shout out to Mero. This is so great. Then people started clowning him for losing his job to Mero. Ebro then goes on to post.
Hey, the internet's undefeated, man. No matter what, he better be ready for all the hate. I mean, but it's cool to see, you know what I mean, Ebro. He said shout out to the kid Mero. This is so great. And then the emoji with the salute. It looks like. Yeah, let's keep going.
People know I'm still employed. I still got a job with Apple.
Oh, showed up early for work again. I'm trying to wait for Apple to let me inside so I could do my radio show at 3 o'clock. You know, we're here at Apple Music. Come along at 3 p.m. Eastern every day. This is where we eat lunch. This is where we hang out. I don't know if we've ever shown you guys the whole, you know, offices here. But today on the show, we gotta get to these new A$AP Rocky records. This IDK Pusha T record. What else is new? I gotta get back in this Summer Walker album. In my household, I don't know if y'all hitting it like that. Oh, look. Hey, yo, I work here. But anyway, I don't know if you've been into this Summer Walker album, but it's fire. Step into the studio. Oh, look at this. It has my name on it. Because this is the office where we get down, where we do Rap Life Review, where I do the radio show right here. 3 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you tune in to Ebro Show.
Now, this backfired on Ebro. People said, wait a minute, you told us you guys got fired because you were being political, but yet HOT97 went and hired somebody who's more progressive and more political than you in Mero.
Told y'all a couple of weeks ago when they tried to run that Andrew Cuomo play on me. Remember that shit? And then they tried, you know, when the Trumpster got in office. Listen, man, I don't capitulate well, bro. Been doing this too long. If you look around all the major media outlets, man. All of them. Look at all of them. They all got to fold up because they all trying to renew their deals, their licenses. They all, well, in this particular situation, we'll get into more specifics another time. Bro's a casino owner. You know those 3 licenses that they got here in New York City for the casinos? The guy that owns the shit owns one of the casinos licenses. He got to raise $500,000, bro. $500 million, excuse me. They need my shit talking anti-Netanyahu, anti-government, progressive shit out the way, bro. They need me out the way. They trying to get to these bags that these VCs got, raise some capital.
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for...
Wow. Man, I'm burnt. I'm so burnt. No, I'm like, what is he talking about? But I guess he's talking about how I mean, if you listen to Ebro, if you go back, I'm sure there's episodes you can still watch, right? They wouldn't get rid of the episodes, I don't think, but a lot of his take was super progressive, you know. He was always talking against, he was talking for the people for sure, but against the big execs. against the big executives. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pro-Palestine stuff, like, versus the Israel stuff, like, you know what I mean? And we already know they're the ones that, you know what I mean, that run the show. So at least the bigger show at play, with the whole entertainment shit. So I think that could be it. I think that could be a factor as to why he's gone, but I don't think it's the only factor. I think that he was there for a long time, you know, and he stayed his welcome. He didn't overstay. Maybe to some people he could have overstayed, right? Everybody got a different take on it, but you know, I think everything's right on time. So yeah, man, change is good, and that's it. Only good things is gonna come that way because they're making a change. So, and bro really just trying to show. I still got my Apple Music job and my name's on the desk, you know what I mean? So he's not really tripping that bad. I think the internet is really overdoing it, but let's keep it going.
They don't give a fuck about hip hop or black music or black community. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They give a fuck about access. They give a fuck about being able to bring their little nerdy friends to the concerts, because that helps them raise money. They've been trying to get to me for years, bro.
Come on, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real fast. Cuomo is not coming uptown. He's not coming up there. If he is, he's going to some private dinner event with a bunch of people that are not real people. We're here to talk with some real people. You know what I'm saying?
You grew up in the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're familiar with Washington Heights, to say the least.
Yeah.
But you've moved across the Hudson to New Jersey with your family, and that's actually related to why you're supporting Mamdani, right?
Yes, because I couldn't afford it. It was unaffordable. You know, I'm a father of 4. You know, even as a dual income household, you know, even as people are like, man, stop the cap, Mero, you are on TV. There's no way. And people automatically, because you're on TV, that you have $1 million trillion, and that wasn't the case.
No.
Everything that we needed to do was like impossible.
And so how did you hear about Mamdani, and how did you actually connect up with him?
Well, it was funny because, you know, UPK is one of the things that kind of pushed me out of the city. When it stopped being a thing, I was like, oh, wow, okay, now I got to come up with this extra, you know, 5 figures yearly, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? So, you know, shout out to Min Tran, you know, on my team, and he kind of put me on to Zoran early, to the point where if you go check out Victory Light, y'all, you know what I mean? If you go on there, we sat down, I think it was like in April, you know, and he was polling like low. You know?
Yeah, no, he was single digits.
Single digit polling, but like a lot of that stuff that he was campaigning on, the policies of UPK, you know, the rent stuff, you know, really spoke to me, you know, as a born and bred Bronxite, and my sister's out there, you know, my parents are there, so it was like, okay, this is for those people, because my mom and my dad's an HVAC technician, my mom's a public.
And if you guys go to his social media, the man is very vocal about all things political. So a lot of people were calling out.
That makes sense. Now Mero, now the mayor has his hand in, you know what I mean? Has a hand in what Mero and HOT97 is doing for sure. I mean, I'm sure it was like that, but like you said, Cuomo and whoever else, Eric Adams, I don't think it's really like that. Is Mamdani the mayor or is he the governor? I'm not sure. I'm burnt. I gotta look this up. How do I not know my politics, man? Mamdani. Mayor of New York City, okay. So he's the mayor. HOT97's, you know what I mean, it's a big station out there. So this is good for Mamdani and this is good for Mero, right? Like they're both on top. in the public eye every day now for New York. But you know, hopefully they just keep it for the people, man. Let's keep going.
Bro, for basically lying about the reason he was fired. If it was truly because of political reasons, they would not have gone with somebody even more political like Mero. Now, because Mero is kind of a comedian, I don't think Mero is going to fix the issue that everybody has been complaining about, which is HOT97 playing local music from local artists. I could be wrong, but I think he was brought in to have more viral moments to compete with other platforms. And it also doesn't hurt that Mero has gotten into a beef with DJ Envy in the past, even though they're not competition, but it's still somebody that works for the...
That's another thing, man. Let's look that up. Remember Mero versus DJ Envy? It was a whole thing. I believe they talked about his the cheating on his wife. DJ Envy cheating on his wife, and yeah, I'm not trying to get no copyrights, but. Oh, right there, boom. So, okay, so this is gonna be good because they have a history with the opposite channel, right? Which is, I believe it's,
Your old grave every day. You dig your old grave. I don't know what kind of Jamaican voodoo Jesus put on me back in the day, but Jesus was trying to get me out to pay with black women for a long time. Oh, here we go. I'm telling you. Well, it's you. You dig your old grave. It's your old grave every day. You dig your.
So the line that I was most pissed about was, she knows DJ and she checks.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna discuss it, but what it was is Mero, they had said something about DJ Envy's wife just being a gold digger because he cheated on her and she let him back in because, you know what I mean, he's on top. He's on the radio station, got bread every day. Like, you know what I mean? She wasn't going to leave him. So they just made a quick joke about that on their show. DJ Envy, when they came to promote their show to the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy said some words to him like, you ain't gonna talk about my wife like that, and then just walked out the show. And they called him light skin. It was light skin activities and whatnot. But now, fast forward to now, Mero is the head of the show for the opposite channel. So I'm sure you're gonna see jabs. I'm sure you're gonna see Breakfast Club just talk about it. And yeah, so that's to come. We'll definitely have reactions on that. Let's finish this one out, man. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe for me.
What company?
Life an apology.
We owe your wife an apology. What do we do?
He's there for the check. That's what you said exactly. I heard it.
And so you feel
right there. Yeah, you owe her.
If you were entertainment and you're sensitive, you're gonna have a very short career in entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? You can talk about me all day. You can make jokes to me, but when it comes about my wife and my family, it's a little disrespectful.
But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
there is no but.
Okay, cool. You've established that. We understand. We're claro. Boom. Everything good? Sure, y'all need 5 minutes, New York style. You know what I'm saying?
We can go. I got my Spanx on. You know what I'm saying? My shit is tight.
Everybody good.
We can go out here.
So, with this whole revamp, looks like HOT97 is going younger and trying to appeal more to social media audience. If you're Mero, you gotta know, buddy, you're going to be constantly compared to Ebro every single day, no matter what you do and what you say. You guys get in the comments below.
All right. Thanks, Chig Smooth, for that. Yeah, man, I think that that's true. They're gonna appeal to a younger audience, but I don't know, man. I think it could work. So we'll see. But with that, man, thank you for watching this Hip Hop Heist TV. We're about to get out of here. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Go get that sticker 555 on the channel store tab. It's our signature Hip Hop Heist sticker. Yeah, man, be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said, but also, man, be of service. Help somebody out. I think that's why we really here. on this earth. So yeah, man. With that, we out. Peace.